begging.
Begging,
Please don't
sort
forget
of.
me.
Yes, and that is how I feel with this story that we're going to take today on Let's Be Real. It's as real as it gets. And since we talk about family, what the One Family, One Radio station, who are we if we do not delve into the things that have to do with family? Who are we if we don't talk about marriages, relationships, and everything in between? Conflict resolution at its best is what we provide, and we cannot do it alone. In fact, we don't want to do it alone because we want your input. We want you to give us your takes as much as possible. Involve yourself in the conversation and see it from a point of view that you're helping a family member get out of a situation that they may be struggling with. So yes, welcome to the show today. I'm the gifted goddess, your radio spice.
And I'm original Siseko Chichi here.
Well, to join in on the conversation, all you need to do is either send us a message or calling on the show and give us your honest opinion about the situation that we're about to go into.
All right, the number to call is 07058 904927. 07058 904927. You can also call the number 08050920927. To send your WhatsApp message or voice note, it is 07056900927.
All right, please, as much as possible, let's avoid any vulgarity, any insult. I know that tensions may be high, and as quick as possible, give us your opinion. We're live on Facebook, by the way, and YouTube, so you can check us out. Yeah, you can check us out. Well, let's get right into the story. Good evening, gifted goddess and the original Sisieko Chichi. I have been watching you on YouTube. Oh, amazing. And listening to your show for quite some time now. I met this guy earlier on this year through a colleague. He stays abroad. Things were good until we started having communication issues. I've been the one doing most of the calls. He will pick some while he will ignore some and calls back at will. I understand the time difference might be an issue, but most times I do not even pick up during odd times just to make sure that there is no communication gap. Oh, I beg your pardon. She says, I do pick up even at the odd times just to make sure that there is no communication gap between us. Anytime I tried airing my opinion on any matter that concerns us, he sees it as a challenge. I cannot say my mind without him calling it a challenge, no matter how nice I try to be in airing that opinion. Anytime we talk about our future, he always insists that I will do the things he wants. When I talk about my job, how I want to advance so well in my career, he always sees it as a waste of time. Reason being that he said that he will open up a petty business for me so as to be able to take care of his kids. If I try convincing him that I have strived so hard to build this career, his response will always be negative. Last month, he blocked me because I traveled and I didn't tell him.
Yeah?
This guy knows that I traveled to PH for my studies because I work and study too. He said that I went to see a man. I had to convince him that I didn't, that I went to school as usual, begged and also called people close to him to beg him to, and so he later unblocked me with a warning that he would not call me, that I should be the one calling him because I hurt him. His words comes with torment to the extent that I became afraid to chat or even call him. Recently, I decided to return back the same energy to him because it was beginning to seem as though I was the fool. Now, I decided to turn back the energy because it was beginning to affect my performance at work, and he had been complaining that I changed, and I'm no longer the girl he met. I'm scared that if I return back to being the nice and understanding girlfriend that he knows, he will start this torment all over again. Please, I need your advice. I will be listening, and I want family members to help me see this issue through.
I have a song. I want to dedicate it to cause. Hey. Oh.
At this point, I'm like, okay.
I cry in, when shall we start decentering men from our lives? Because at this point, making me.
Who do you think you are?
I will not even, early this year, for me, it's this train.
I'm not saying that you should not be respectful to your man, but what is this? Kilele.
she now decided to. How old did she say she's?
Lati Bosi, but I don't even, at this point I'm
she's
really
still in
not
school.
interested. She's still in school. But I'm like, okay, so somebody is dating you. So because he lives abroad and you live in Nigeria, you have to do his bidding.
You are seeing
black
a grade
flag.
1 narcissist.
No, you're seeing a black flag. It's not a red flag. Black.
This one.
Oh, Dudu.
I remember I met somebody like this. I don't want to tell my story. They're in service here too. If he call me, I don't pick his call. He will block me.
How do you?
Then I wanna start begging. I'm sorry.
Don't wait for
There
the
was
person
a-
who go
I was
block me
once a fool in my
before.
life.
I they wait for person to go block
I
block
remember.
me.
And then I remember that.
move on.
Then I remember how old I was thinking about it. Then I will now start saying, babe, I'm sorry. I will now start looking for numbers to call him. Then by the time he will now unblock me, when he will now unblock me, he will now say, well, you pissed me off so much that I picked up another girl on my way. We had a good time.
God forbid.
I've
you.
gone through when you see the me that you don't see now, you know that I do sit myself in front of the mirror and say, look at you. You know your worth, know your value.
What?
Eh?
It's important that women start understanding that they're women. And I mean, no man should trample upon your.
Hey.
Okay.
070.
There are too many things I want to say. It's like, Auntie, he block you.
If you don't
Carry your two left
stand
leg
up
and just move out of that place right now.
on top of a broad relationship that you don't even know if he's going to marry you.
Like, why? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, this is Mr. Fancy.
Mr. Fancy. Okay. Such a pleasure to have you in our midst today. Mr. Fancy, what do you think about this?
Oh, thank you, guys. The guy is doing well.
She's doing well,
doing
Abby.
He's doing very, very well.
Mr. Fancy,
Yeah.
please can we leave sarcasm at the door?
No, this
Giving
is
him
like-
back the energy that he's giving to her, and now she's saying, he's now being very, you know how
You're
somebody
not the girl I
you're
used
not the
to
girl,
know.
you're not the girl I used to know.
You are still playing the guilty card.
What the guy wants us to say right now is, okay, go and beg him. He's a man. That is what
What?
he wants us to say. And now, because, okay, you are giving back what was giving you. You started giving him back. You started feeling somehow. And you say you're not the guy you used to know. And this thing is affecting your work performance. And even your academy. It's even affecting it. Because of what? You are in love. Or what? Who loves the help? Love the put food for the table.
My dear,
Honestly, I don't know what some people want in their life. See, as a human being, whether male or female, you should know what you want. Then go for what you want.
know your
Who are you?
value. Aye.
Exactly.
Hey, thank you so
Who are
much,
you?
Fancy.
Can you be with that kind of a person for the rest of your life?
Right, these are the questions to ask.
Exactly. Love is not about everything. No. Sometimes love will fly through the window and you'll be left alone there in your shadow. My dear, if you can run 440.
Awesome. Awesome.
Flee.
Free. Honestly, someone that wants to open a petty business for you, not even a
Petty.
normal business, petty business. So that you'll be saying 5 naira and they will say sit down, then you sit down, stand up, you stand up. Are you a dummy?
Hey, energy.
Right there? Run.
All right. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Fancy.
He wants to open like this is so that you know that this one will show you pepper.
Now university you they go. I've been at secondary school.
Like
Because at this point, he reached to
blocked
ask
you. He
This is May from Ogun State.
Ah, it's great to have you on the show with us,
Hi,
Mama
Mama
May.
May.
Hi, JJ. How was your day?
It was
Very
fine, thank you.
You fell down now?
I'm fine. I'm good. We got that day.
Chichi,
Ma?
I join you in that your bad character. I join you in that bad character. I don't understand. What is she asking now? So now, she will get married to this man, then come back to let's be real and seek for another advice, isn't it? Who does that now? No, now. You should know your worth. You should know your value. Is it because it's abroad?
Maybe that's the tease he's giving her. He's giving her.
I
do live
do
outside the
live
shores
abroad.
of this country. You should be glad that you have me.
Chichi, you know when the Igbo people will say Chineke na pe kwensu?
Chineke na ekwensu ike nwanne m.
I will not wait for Chineke.
Ashegbakwa.
Chineke by myself.
Affliction shall not rise again.
Because what is this?
You know, I'm just pondering in my head as in, what kind of, even when I was still single, who you be as in, who born you now? When I know, they'll say, what did you bring to the table, bah? One full basket is what I brought to you. So you cannot, God. And those, the thing, it just be run through my brain like, say,
It's love.
to you. Forget it. You be so
Could
far.
this be love?
This is not love, bro. This is foolishness.
This.
See, the best thing about, if she's listening, my dear, please, it is better you don't get married to this man. It's better you don't get married to this man, so that you will not suffer for the rest of your life. You know, this type of man will not even allow her to socialize with other people.
Oh, of course. He's giving narcissist behavior.
Yes. She will have no say in the house. She will have no say in the marriage. She will just be there. She will be suffering.
Okay.
Please, though.
All right.
Oh, you guys should have
Thank
you so much, Mama May. Hey, see, you know why this is making me laugh? Because I've experienced both situations in different ways. First of all, the one that do live abroad. For 3 years of my life, I do think I'm dating. You see this? See, if I don't hear that, I live in Michi Chika. See, even if you are living in Cotonou here, you have to be in this Lagos. Let me be looking at you eyeball to eyeball. Let's know what we are doing. You see, these abroad people, they are a different dimension of problem. Let's leave them, because those ones, I don't know whether it's the water they're drinking in that country.
That's
they
making
do
them
have
the way
mental breakdown.
I mean, I like that Mama May actually said
It's
something.
crazy.
She said, don't think about walking down the aisle with this man. Don't think about
Don't
getting
even
married
think
to him,
about
because
it.
he's going to make your life a living hell. You know how they say the person that you marry can either make or mar you? This one is going to kill you.
Then the second one that I did mention was the one that if you don't pick his call, he will block you. And then I start looking for a way to start begging. I was taking my friend's number. I want to take my friend's number. I'm saying, please, I'm so sorry.
I don't know where the love.
No, that one was not love. It was hunger.
I don't think it came through me.
It was hunger.
I don't think it
was hunger. I was a hungry girl then.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Oh.
Is it who I think it is? You. Happiness.
Happiness. You know, try you.
I had to call her on Saturday night.
I need cane.
I had to call her. So I said, Miss Happiness, where are you?
Happiness.
Where did you go to? Where did you run to?
Oh my goodness, you won't understand. I'm very, very happy.
We're happy to have you on the show.
You make me so feel that is as if I see how important I am.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Millions of sheep. Yes, you leave it. I'll come and look for just one that was missing.
Oh, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad you feel that way.
I really appreciate it.
We thank God.
Happy. I called yesterday if you did not pick my phone.
Hey, sorry, you know that we don't know.
Happiness, we done the hot now. We done the hot.
See, I stayed at home for 10 good months plus without doing anything. I'm trying to cover up.
With business and work, we understand.
And the condition of Nigeria now.
Tell me about it.
As
sister, we understand.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Hi, how are you guys?